All right. We are live. I'm just checking to make sure we're good in the groups. Okay. So we can start. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
We're coming live to you in 3 groups tonight. My name is Michelle, and I am the director of the Monarchs unit. And I have with me tonight 2 of my consultants, 2 rockstar consultants, Crystal Lankowski, and you guys can introduce yourselves.
So I'm Crystal. I'm actually a direct recruit of Michelle's, and then Lex. You can introduce yourself.
I love how you guys are saying the names and then telling us we can introduce ourselves. It's like, also, your names are on the screens, ladies. It's fine. I'm teaching them tech. I'm Lex. Crystal recruited me. Michelle recruited Crystal, and we're all in the same unit, and we're just going to tell you a little bit about our experiences and like what we're shooting for and where we are in Mary Kay, because it's all very different. You can see we're very different. We're all coming from different places, and so that's pretty fun. So we just want to show you kind of there's no right way or wrong way to be in Mary Kay, be affiliated with Mary Kay, buy Mary Kay. It's for everybody. So Michelle's going to start.
Okay. Well, I think that's the coolest part, is that we're all from different places and we have members from all over the United States. So my name, again, is Michelle, and I am currently a director. I've been in Mary Kay for almost 3 years. In March, it'll be 3 years. And I started initially just for the social aspect. So I was in I work in a position where I felt like I was underpaid and underappreciated, but overworked. And so initially, one of my friends invited me to a Mary Kay event at our studio here in Missouri. And I went with her, and I had such a fantastic time. And I was surrounded by all these women who were just having so much fun. And everyone was happy and everyone was enjoying themselves. And so initially I just joined it to make new friends.
So why'd you join Mary Kay?
Similarly, I also joined just for like girl time. I'm always one of the guys, riding the motorcycles, playing with the Jeeps, getting dirty and all that jazz. And so I needed some girls in my life. And so it all kind of worked out because Michelle had been, she had sent me some samples. We did a facial together virtually, and I started buying product. And then I started as a favor and for free gifts that she was offering me. I went on a phone call, I watched a video, and then all of a sudden everything made sense. And I was like, oh, I can have girl time and I can get a 50% discount on this stuff I'm already buying. And that was really it for me. Discount, friends, girl time. What more?
So neither of you started it to be a business?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Did anyone push you to make it a business, or did it just change for you?
Actually, so it didn't take me long to decide that I wanted it to be a business, because I saw all these successful women who were making it a business. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. And so now my goal has completely changed. And now I'm hoping to make it a full-time business.
That's awesome. So you guys can see I'm Oprah today. No, I'm kidding. So why did I join? I joined because I needed something to do. I was like, I was just like, I have all of this energy and I wasn't sleeping, and I was like, I need something else to occupy my time. And so I went to a virtual party that Crystal had for one of my closest friends since forever. And I was like, oh, I could do this. This is cool. Like, and she sent us samples, and I was like, oh, I can sign up right now. And she was like, well, let's have a party and see what happens. And I was like, okay. And so we did that, and I was like, okay, yeah, like we're still gonna do it. And so that was pretty cool. I joined to stay busy. And then I stayed because of the people. And I stayed because of how I felt as a person, and how I felt about myself as a person being in the business. So from the jump, I was working it as a business just because I had all of this energy and I needed something extra to do. So I was like, well, this is something to occupy my mind. And then I burnt out. And I had the whole, I had to stop work for a little bit, and I just had like a lot going on. And in that time, the people kind of that community side showed its head. So it showed itself, and I was like, oh, I like this. This is fun. This is not like any thing that I currently have in my life. I do have awesome friends. I have a few of them. And then I'm the youngest of 4 girls, and I've always wanted that like close sister aspect. But I didn't have it just because we're so different, and we are so like different in age and everything. But for some reason with Mary Kay, it doesn't seem to matter. I guess like when you find your people, you find your people. So that's awesome. So that is why I joined and why I stayed are 2 different things. And so I am currently, I'll start us off here. So Michelle is a director. I am working to become a director in director in qualification, or DIQ, because of how these women made me feel and how awesome and like great they all are and how different they all are and how they're all successful, but they're all different and they're all like, which is great. So and they all make me feel important and special in different ways. And that's so important to me, is like for someone to see me and say, wow, they make me feel a certain type of way, or wow, she did this for me, or wow, she really makes me feel like I can do this. Like that's the goal. That's the dream. So I don't know who else wants to go.
No, I definitely agree with that, because I know I mentioned that at my job, I was unhappy, but the reason I really, when I went to that event, what attracted me was I was working so much that I wasn't spending any time with any girlfriends. And plus I had just moved here from New Jersey, Pennsylvania area. And so I didn't have a lot of friends, but now I have so many friends. And you're right. That's why I stayed in it, was because of that social aspect and having someone to cheer you on all the time. You don't get that typically in your 9-to-5 job, that support and that sisterhood.
You don't get that anywhere, like not even in job, but just like in life. Like I feel like people are so lacking lately in that kindness and the goodness and the just being good for goodness sake and like being kind just to be kind. And so Mary Kay is a really awesome way to experience that from others, and then to take that and turn it into something that you can give to other people.
Yeah, so that's the part that attracts me. Like, I love the sisterhood. I love how, inviting everybody is and all that sort of thing. But the thing that really makes me happy is giving that to other people. Like, I live on that. That is like my energy in life, is if I can make somebody else feel special and loved and appreciated, and that's our sisters in Mary Kay that we do that with, and that's our customers too. So I mean, like it's full circle, and yeah, you definitely don't get that out of your regular job. Typically.
Crystal, what's your goal, and then what is your new Mary Kay title? I know because we talk about things like this, but I need you to explain to everybody because it's the coolest thing.
Well, and I have not presented it to the company yet, so this has got to be top secret.
All right, guys, don't share this. Okay, you're in our personal VIPs. This is exclusive.
So Michelle is a director. Lex is working to be a director, and that just isn't my thing right now. Okay, so I'm the oddball because I just want a car. I just want a car. Like, I just want a car. So
that's it. Just a silly little car.
So I decided that I just want to be like the mom of Mary Kay. Like, I just want to raise all the people that do all the fantastic things.
What's it called?
It's
What
called,
did you name it?
I don't remember what it was called.
Who is it? Like the Mary Kay.
The Mary Kay mom.
No, wait, it was something. She wants to just raise directors, just be the mom of all of the directors. It's going to be a national title. It's going to be great. She's about to raise, like I said, she was like, do you think they'd go for it? And I was like, if you raise enough directors, I bet you they would. We could talk them into it. That point. Right. The ball in your court.
I was born to be a mom.
You're pretty great mom.
That's awesome. Hey, did you guys share how long you've been in Mary Kay?
No, so October was just 1 year for me.
6 months.
Wow, that's crazy.
6 months. Don't you guys feel like you've known me forever? I've been jumping up and down in your lives, and
You've come pretty close in 6 months.
I was gonna say boxing you crying in the middle of the night. I'm a little dramatic, guys, if you didn't already know.
So that's one of the best things, though. I mean, this sisterhood, we're not even in the same state. Like Lex and I are in New Jersey, but Michelle and most of the unit is in Missouri. But yet my girlfriends that are here, I don't feel as close to them as to these people, some of whom someone just commented that they want to start calling me mom, and yeah, you can.
You have to let us know your name, or tell StreamYard to let us know your name. That is so funny.
Yes, everyone can call me mom. At work, people call me mom. Mama Bear is what actually one of my consultants calls me Mama Bear at work, because we actually work together in our other job.
Aww.
Don't tell us, Lex. You see her face? Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have only child syndrome, but I'm not an only child anymore.
No, well, and you'll like her, so it's okay.
Okay. Okay, Dad.
Good sisters. So what's been like the biggest thing that surprised you guys? Like, what's the thing that you didn't know going in that now you're like, oh my gosh, I just didn't know that about Mary Kay?
Well, when I started, I definitely never saw myself selling anything, and I still don't feel like I'm selling anything. I'm just showing people products that I love and sharing it with others. And so I think that's pretty cool that I have my own business. I never really saw myself as owning my own business either.
For me, it's not what surprised me about Mary Kay. Mary Kay taught me something about myself that surprised me. I can be a people person. Which people were like, I've had people hop on like protocol calls with me, or like see me doing my Mary Kay stuff, and they're like, I didn't know that you talked. And I'm like, yeah, I do actually. And they're like, this is like really wild. Like you're talking and you're like engaging with people. And I'm like, yeah, I'm very, or I have been very, I guess, like, I wouldn't even say reserved, just like very kind of closed off. And it takes a lot to kind of let that down. But with Mary Kay, I guess I've learned the power of being vulnerable and the power of opening up and letting the right people in. So, being closed off, you can kind of block out the good and the bad. But there's a lot of good out there waiting. So Mary Kay has taught me to lean into the good and take a chance. So that's been pretty great.
Cool. Yeah, I think the thing that surprised me the most has just been how different everybody is. I mean, we have people that are doing Mary Kay full time. We have people, Lex is a scientist. Michelle's a teacher. We have some that have, 6 kids? I think Melissa has like 6 kids. I mean, that's a big family. Right. So I mean, it's so crazy, because no matter how you want to work your business, you make the decision how it fits into everything. So, it's your little side thing that, you're just doing for yourself, or, it can be your full-time thing that you make a living off of. That's kind of awesome. That's not something that you just walk right into every day. Like, hey, I'll just go get this job because, it just fits everywhere.
Or, hey, I'll just go buy these products at a discount, and the discount comes with an opportunity for more and like a whole extra family that you didn't even know that you needed. That's
Right.
cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Like I work a full-time job and, I'm a director for Mary Kay.
And you're a mom.
And a wife. And a wife. And I'm leading a unit of 60 women, 60 wonderful women.
It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's just really neat to see how everybody balances everything. And it's just because you run your business how you have to run your business. Nobody makes the rules for how we do things. You want to work your business a couple hours at nighttime, a couple hours early in the morning, or however, or if this is your 9-to-5 job, like it just works for everybody, which is cool. And then you get great skin in the process, which is really fun. And you learn how to put makeup on, which is, just one of the other consultants is watching, who we've never met, but we love her. So
I love her.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the best thing. What else is different now? So Michelle, you joined 3 years ago, you said?
Yeah, almost 3 years ago.
Okay, so when you joined, because I think we've had like the same starter package for probably as long as Mary Kay has existed, with the bag and the products. So tell us about that when you signed up.
Right.
Can I just say something? I went back and watched the video that you guys told me to, that I said was made in the 80s. It was made in the 80s, but I'm young. I didn't know. The starter kit, they just had the one option starter kit. I'm gonna be quiet now.
It was not the 80s.
I was like, I'm not watching that video. It was made in the 80s. They were like, no, it wasn't. Just press play.
You're so young. So what was the starter option like for you, Michelle? There was just the one, I think.
Yes, when I joined, it was just the $100 starter kit. That was it.
You guys know what the starter kit is like now?
What was that?
I said, well, I was asking the people, but you two, if they want to see what the starter kit is like now.
Yeah, it's changed a little bit now.
I'm pulling it up for you guys.
If only these were options before.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to pull it up from somewhere else. It's so new and awesome, you guys. It's not even on the website yet. So let me pull it from somewhere else. I can let you guys see what I'm doing here. Where's my add screen? Screen share. Chrome tab. You guys can look at my Facebook if you see anything. Keep it between us. You guys are VIPs, okay? Okay.
So in the meantime, while Lex is searching, the original starter pack was a bag with full-size products. Is it still? No, it's not even part of the option, right? By itself now?
No, you can get it with the middle option. There is $130, includes the e-start and the starter kit.
Okay. So the bag has, what is it? Over $400 worth of product in it, right?
That's correct.
So enough product to do 30 faces. And that was more intended for in-person meetings back then, and then enter COVID, and this is where we get into this. So,
and the game changed. All our lives changed. Like the way people do business changed. Everything changed, and so Mary Kay kind of moved in and changed with it. So I'm going to actually take our faces off the side so that you guys can see this option. So see Michelle Tanner. So this is Jenny Kimmel here. So you can see I love her. Like these are the comments that she leaves. Like she's just awesome. I know you're still watching. You're the best. So can you guys see my mouse or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we have the eStart. I don't know if someone wants to talk while I'm circling.
Okay,
No.
so the eStart kit is $30 and it covers your website for the first year, the cost of that, as well as your credit card processing for a year. What am I missing?
You also get access to all of our training and stuff. It's free. If you do decide to work it as a business, then all of that information is available to you at any time. If you just want to get the discount and keep it moving, then also like the eStart is really good for our smart shoppers and such. So you don't have that. You don't have to have that bag full of stuff, but you can still have the option to you still have a website. Whether you use it or not is up to you, but it comes with it. It's built into the $30, which is pretty amazing. So like your friends and family can just shop with you if you want. You can send your link to your, I don't know, people have Aunt Judy's, I don't know, somewhere out in Missouri, or something like that, or not. And then we have this full starter kit and eStart together bundle pack in the middle, which is what Crystal was talking about before. So when Michelle joined, it was just the starter kit bag, so this here, but now it comes bundled with the eStart because the way COVID has changed everything. There's really not, even if we do go back to like in person and being able to do things, it's going to be different. Everything's going to be virtual. It's very convenient to have that virtual option there for you. So this is the bag and the eStart. So you get the website. So this is like if you're working your business as a side hustle, this is where you want to go. Smart shoppers, you can go here as well. If you don't want to invest in the full starter kit, though, you can go here.
Yes, the starter kit also has everything you need to run your demos. So it has like the trays to put the products on. It has the like some of the applicators and stuff like that, and it has full size products so that you can sample all of the products.
Yep. And then this is a new fun thing, the sample pack add-on. I think this is really, really cool. So new beauty consultants get a sample pack filled with enough product samples to start sharing with your first 30 customers. So 5 of the miracle sets in both formulas, 3 charcoal mask packs, which are 6 a pack. So you get 3 times 6. What's that? 18 of those. 18 microdermabrasion sets, 15 pairs of the eye patches. You still get that education materials and such. And then you get Mary Kay's autobiography, which I usually have on my desk because so I have been giving these packs to people who join and just get the starter kit because I think it's super important to have the samples. Like samples, you can sample things before you try them. Our big thing with Mary Kay is try before you buy. And that option is available to our smart shoppers too. So when you do the eStart and the sample pack add-on, you can like dive into everything, see what you like, and then go from there. So this, I mean, I like this because now I don't have to send welcome packs to all of my new people. Sorry, USPS.
Right. So I love this too, because one of my new consultants that I just recruited, we had a virtual facial party for her to get started. That was her launch party. So we sent sample packs to, her friends and family that she had given us addresses for, blah, blah, blah. So I sent them everything and we set it up in a Facebook room group, a Facebook group room. Yes.
Girl, we don't know.
Anyway, the room. We were all in the room. Yep. So I was talking about the products and they're, washing their face and doing masks and all that kind of stuff. And within 5 minutes after the party, she's texting me about her orders, $354 in orders in minutes.
And it was wasn't it a 5-minute party?
No, this one was this was a rowdy bunch. There was a lot of giggling. There was a lot of carrying on.
I don't hate it.
It was a lot of fun. So this one, it could have been without all the extra fun. It could have been like a 20-minute thing. But yeah, we got a little out of control. I'm not going to lie.
But that's the fun of it too. Like you can't get out of control. Like you can't get out of control when you go to Sephora. You need to get in, and their job is to get you in and get you out. You can have fun. We can just laugh at you and try products with you, and which is fun.
I think that's the best part is all of the women that I've met that I would have never had the opportunity to meet without Mary Kay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Crystal, but I don't know Crystal's friends. Now I do.
Right. Now you get the full craziness of all of it.
That's how I know Lex now, because you recruited Lex, and now Lex and I are friends too.
And now she's stuck with me.
That's
forever.
Right.
Forever. So, but in addition to that, I mean, how many of your customers have you gotten and like now you're like friends with them?
OMG. Like
Yeah.
even no, so I know you're watching this, Jess. So I haven't met her personally, but I like reached out to her. She does direct sales too. She does direct sales for Scentsy, and I love Scentsy. If you know me, I just like have all their stuff all over the place. And she joined my Facebook group and everything, and she I just think she's like one of the coolest people, and she's so supportive and so kind. And I want her with me with my Mary Kay, but she already knows that. And I wouldn't have had a chance to like virtually meet her or reach out to her, or I wouldn't have reached out to her if I didn't have the opportunity. So I think a lot of it's awesome. I think you meet who you're supposed to meet along the way because you are brave enough to take that chance. So that's really cool to me.
Yeah, we're getting paid to have fun and make friends.
Exactly. Nothing to lose.
Right. Everything to gain.
Okay.
So if someone's watching this and they're thinking about, let's do it. They're thinking about one, signing up for the discount, but they don't want to sell anything. And they think that there's some fine print somewhere that once you get them to sign up for the discount, that they are going to be locked into some contract that includes their firstborn child and their favorite pet. What would you tell them?
Well, there's nothing. Yeah. Shop for your 50% discount. I think we probably all have people on our teams that they're just getting the discount solely for that. That's what they signed up for.
My mom, Michelle's mom.
Right.
I'm not selling anything, guys.
And the best part is there's no quotas. There's no you have to make this much every month. There's one-time amount that you have to do, and that's it. And it's $225 wholesale.
And that's skin. Like we have skincare, we have perfume, we have makeup, we have makeup applicators, we have skin brushes, like makeup bags, like lip glosses. I mean, no, lip gloss is makeup, but it feels separate for some reason. Sometimes I feel like I need to say it extra because people who don't wear makeup will say, but I like lip gloss. But anyway, you have all of that. You spend that in your sleep. Let's be real. So I don't know. It's pretty cool. All of the things that we have and one of the girls who joined my team in November, which it feels like she's been on my team for a while, she really dived into the perfumes and such. And I have not done that. Like I just invested in the fragrances and just realized like what they smell like. And I was like, oh, these are really good. But she has like really honed in on that. Like that's been her thing. And now because she's doing that, I'm like, oh, let me take a smell. Oh, I like these. Literally, I have them on my desk because I was showing them because I think they're so cool now. But if that's not something you like I know people will say, well, I'm not really a makeup person. Well, I know you wash your face. And if you don't, I'm calling this tomorrow. Or they'll say, well, I like makeup, but I'm really fine with my skin, or I have super sensitive skin. And I can't use anything. Don't worry, we got you, is all I'm gonna say there. I'm gonna put my degree on the line right now and say I'm a scientist, guys. I'm not gonna ethically, I don't think that I can like recommend things that are gonna make your skin freak out. If you want, I can draw you some compounds and mechanisms and bore you to sleep, and I promise you won't ask me what's in your skincare again. We do have super quality stuff, so it's really awesome. And it's awesome to know that side of it. I know like Crystal and Michelle are probably like, what? I don't care about that. Like, it looks like it's cool. It feels good. It looks good. But I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I remember when I found out how many patents we had, I was like, that's ridiculous. Like, I was in patent and contract training for like 2 hours this morning, and patents are hard. Like, and they're a lot of work. And we have over 1,400 of them. Like, if you're a nerd at all, or if you know patents or anything like that, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're pretty freaking it's pretty freaking awesome that we have that many.
Yeah.
So that's pretty great. Okay, what would you say to someone who is interested, but they do other things like direct sales or something, not thinking of anyone in particular? What would you say to them if they say, I don't have the time or I'm too busy?
So I would just say that, we have consultants that, like Crystal said, have full-time jobs, have full, families full of kids and
Whole children, not half, whole kids, a whole child.
the whole thing. So I would say that it's, it really doesn't, it depends on what you want to do with your business, how hard, you want to work your business and where you want to go with your business, how much you work it. But before I was a director, I was only working a couple hours a week and was able to move up, to director, just doing it in the evenings after I get home from work. Now I go to work early in the morning and don't get home until about 6:30 at night. And then, I have family duties like, dinner and bath time and homework and all that. So I typically work my business in the evenings after my kids go to bed and then on the weekends. So there's always time. I mean, if you're watching TV or watching movies or, there's always time that you're not really realizing that you have in your schedule.
Right. So I think one of the other things is how we all help each other, how we all share ideas, one of us has a party that we, it worked really well. We share that idea with all the other consultants because we want to help them, make things easy for them and help them to make money, of course, too. So that's huge because, you're not recreating the wheel with this business. Like, everything is there for you. The training is there, the help is there. So it's not something that has to be super time consuming. So,
and we're not in competition with each other. So we all want to help each other to succeed.
That's literally what I was just about to say. We're all so connected and invested in each other's successes because, like, when I win, Crystal wins. And when Crystal wins, Michelle wins. When I win, Michelle wins. When Michelle wins, I win. It's this whole big, like, awesome community of people who are just wanting to see each other succeed and help each other. And we don't want to reinvent the wheel, but if you are creative and you want to do something differently, try it, go for it, and then share with us and tell us how it went so we don't have to try it ourselves. And we can learn from that. We learn from each other, even if a party didn't go so well. We like to share that too, because you can see, there's always an opportunity to learn. There's always opportunities for growth, not just in the business, but I can't tell you how much I've grown as a person in the last 6 months. It has been, I was sharing a little bit with Michelle the other night after I like hit my DIQ, like I entered DIQ, I was like crying because I was thinking about like the past, like where I was when I entered Mary Kay or where I was even this time last year and how I was feeling and the person that I was. And I was like, this is not the person that I I want to be or that I know I'm supposed to be. But I just didn't know how to get there. And so by stepping out and trying something new, and if it's not for you guys, it's not for you. Like you spent $30, and if you spend like money on inventory, which is not a requirement, because we do have customer delivery service and all those things. If you spend the money and you say you don't like it, there's a 90% buyback program, which I think is so awesome. So like, okay, I spent $10. You're going to spend more than $10, but I get $9 back if I hate it. Like, where do you find that? So I think just the opportunity or the willingness to try something new and step out of your comfort zone, like the person that you're supposed to be could be on the other side of that comfort zone. And it's not about the lip gloss or the lipstick or learning how to wash your face the right way. It's about being around women who are positive and who have goals and who are supporting each other. And it's doing something that maybe feels a little bit, I'm going to say uncomfortable. Sometimes it can feel uncomfortable because you're not used to it. And if you're always comfortable, you're not growing. And that's something that I really believe. It's, you know, when you were growing up, right. And your shoes started to hurt a little bit, like you knew that you were growing, and that was pretty cool. And you got a brand new pair of shoes, and, you know, you got all this new stuff. Like, think about it like that way. Like all of these little things that you're doing, you don't have to stop growing just because you have reached a certain age. Like, you are not done developing, and there are certain things that have to happen in your life or certain opportunities that come that are meant to help you grow. And for me, this has been a huge, huge, huge one of those opportunities for sure.
Definitely. So Lex, what changed your mind from, you know, or Crystal too, what changed your mind from just being a consultant to moving up in the company?
Good question. Crystal, you can go first.
It kind of just catches a hold of you, because it's so easy, and you're having fun. So it becomes a no-brainer because, you know, you're getting better at it, so then it's becoming easier. And it just, you know, you go to your regular job and you're going to work your 8 hours, and you know exactly what your paycheck is going to be, no matter how hard you're working or not working in that 8 hours. And then you step into something where you're totally in control of what that looks like. You know, let me sit down and totally devote 1 hour of my time just to my Mary Kay business tonight. And then, like, you know, you wake up and there's money in your bank account. So, and then the other part that really, like, it's almost just contagious is when you get somebody else under you and then you watch them, you know, when they're succeeding, and like, it's like we're all just getting this high off of each other. Like everything just comes with this good feeling. It sounds so cheesy. I know I was listening to Lex just speak, and I was like, this is where the cheesiness comes in, is because we really do. Heather says it all the time about the cheesy.
That's literally why it was perfect timing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it does sound cheesy, but it's so true. You know, it just has a way of taking off on its own. And so why wouldn't you just want to grow with that?
Yeah, and if you're having fun and you're having parties and people are just joining you, you're automatically moving up. It's kind of
right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I think for me, let's see what changed. I am I'm like achievement based, I guess is the nicest way I can put it. And so I was seeing these women win in different ways, and seeing them have fun doing it, and seeing them making bank, to be quite honest, doing it. And I was like, hey, I think I can do that. Like, or, you know, well, like, if they're doing it, why can't I do it? And so that's when I wanted to move up. And here's the difference when I was talking about that personal growth aspect. So in the beginning, I just wanted to move up because other people were doing it or because I wanted a notch on my belt. But as I started to grow in the company and as I started to grow as a woman, I'm 26 years old, guys. I got a lot of living to do. But being around women like this and being around people who have dreams and have goals and have vision and are literally just like I don't know, they're just light. You want more because you see more and you want to be more. And so like that personal development starts to come and then you want it for other people. And so naturally then you step into a leadership role because you are saying, you know, these women taught me so that I can teach you. And that's how I feel. That's a huge, like, it makes me tear up because I see all of these like awesome women doing the dang thing in their own way. And I didn't know that these people existed a year ago, which is so crazy to me because I feel like every single person that I have met through this journey, especially the women running with me, has changed my life or changed who I am as a person, and for the better, for sure. So yeah, I think I wanted it because just to have it, and now I want it because I want to show other people that they can do it too. I mean, I want to show myself that I can do it, and that's pretty big.
Absolutely, I agree with that. And like you said before, you know, by you moving up, you're helping Crystal, and you know, and we're all helping our senior director become a national sales director.
So what are the goals? So let's get specific, guys. We're talking to our VIPs now. Michelle, what's your goal right now?
So my next goal is to go for the Equinox, which is the next level free car. So I just earned the Chevy Malibu, which I should be getting within the next 2 weeks. I'm super excited about that. And so my next goal is to go for the Equinox.
Crystal?
Okay, so I'm working towards the car, but my immediate goal right now is to grow my team. I'm definitely looking for, you know, some quality women. And I'm hoping that, you know, some of my girls were just listening to Lex speak because Mary Kay's not for old ladies.
Guys, I'm 26. I'm single. I'm a mom.
I did know that, Crystal. I agree with you and everything. Like that is my goal is also to continue to grow our team and our unit.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think, you know, seeing the three of us, like just with our how different we are and everything, like that really speaks to you can be any age and any level of maturity. I can't figure out which way to point that way. So, and you can make your business work.
Sorry, I'm a kindergartner in an adult's body. So my goal is to become a director. And so there's steps to that. So I need a couple more people to hop on board and get their discount or decide that they want to run with me or anything like that. And I'm also like, I realized how close I was to earning a free car or being on target to earn a free car last month. And so that's pretty, you know, that's a goal. Like car payments suck. You guys have been paying car payments this long. I've had a car payment for a year. I hate it. I don't like it. My dad bought my first car for me just outright. So I had never had a car payment. And now I have one and it's the worst thing in the world. So, I mean, not the worst thing in the world, but it sucks. So I want that to not be a thing anymore. I do not enjoy it. 0 out of 10 would not recommend at all.
So I don't have to pay my $600 car payment every month.
Heck no, I can't stand it. And so, yeah, so the fun thing is because we're all, this is so counterintuitive this way. Do it, Crystal. Hey, do the wave. You have to point the other way.
I have no coordination. I couldn't even figure out how to point.
Look, I keep the other way. Ready? Catch the wave. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Catch it. Catch it.
I can't do it. It's too confusing.
I need more young people, guys. Look what I'm working with. Help me.
People with coordination.
Digital savvy.
So we
Okay.
should probably tell them about all the rewards and incentives that we get for being awesome consultants.
So what I was gonna say before Crystal distracted me was that we're all working towards our goal together. So me working towards my goal helps Crystal work towards her goal, helps Michelle work towards her goal. So we can all run and do it together, which I think is super cool. So go ahead, Michelle.
Oh, I was just saying that we should probably share, the fun part about Mary Kay too. You can't do anything without being rewarded for it. So, and we definitely don't get that in our regular jobs.
Like what? What are some of the benefits?
Well, first of all, we get praised for everything that we do. I mean, always being, what's the word? Praised, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Recognized on, social media and, not just in our Mary Kay groups, but just,
In general.
Yeah, in general. And then, there's jewelry and there's.
Wait, you guys see all my? So I keep my Great Start jewelry behind me. You guys see. There's just a little bit of it. Some of it's next to my bed. But yeah, so jewelry and the cars, opportunities, and free gifts. I've earned 2 mini fridges, a smart TV, the jewelry behind me. I have like a 3-part slow cooker. Oh my gosh, this quarter I'm getting an Instapot. I have been talking to everybody about this dang Instapot. It's all that I've wanted, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna learn how to cook rice. It's gonna be great.
Again, spoken like a girl in her 20s. So I can teach you how to make rice.
I make it okay, but it could be better. It could be better. I think the Instapot, you can just press a button.
It can't be better than my rice.
I boil in a bag.
About the Puerto Ricans. What do we make?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We make rice.
Make it for me. OMG. We're going to talk after this. Don't worry.
And then as you move, prizes just get better. So as a director, you can earn trips all over the world, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us more about that. I want to know about that.
Well, at different levels of directorship, you can earn trips all completely paid for by Mary Kay. So I want to know more about it too.
Right. I'm thinking of the vacation song. No, you guys don't know this because I'm thinking of the Rugrats, the vacation song. I didn't say it out loud. I kept moving.
Excuse me, my kids watch the Rugrats.
Okay, so you know that. Maybe. Woo! See what I'm working with, guys? Young people, come with me. Come with me. So fun. Her kids watch the Rugrats, so she knows where it's at, guys. But for my 90s babies, the vacation song that Angelica sings when they go on vacation, it just came in my head. I was gonna sing it to them, and then I was gonna get these looks. See those faces? I need you guys. I need you guys to come with me so that I can sing Rugrats with you. Anything else? Closing thoughts, because they're judging me hardcore right now. Closing remarks, ladies.
You know what? I just have to. I have to stop laughing. I think about, and I think we probably all can say this. We think about where we were when we started, what we started for, and then fast forward to where we are now. And wow, like there's changes that we didn't even know we needed to or wanted to make. But I mean, I think all 3 of us can say we're better just for this experience.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
110%. So if you're watching us and you think that this is fun at all, or you like any of our products, I posted a live demo earlier, ladies in Crystal and Michelle's group. If you want to see it, I can share it there, of just me getting ready this morning and some of the products that we use. So if you like any of the products and you want to get your Smart Shopper discount, reach out to one of us, whoever your girl is, and we will hook you up there. I know, I'm sure they do. We all do, like, if you need advice on what to get or like skin consultations before you start, we'll all help you do that. And then if you are thinking about a business opportunity or a side business or making extra money around the holidays or with the world, looking like it's going to shut down again in COVID and you want to have a little security blanket, it's a pretty great opportunity. And we have just gone up since the pandemic. I mean, I joined during the pandemic and I am running pretty hard towards directorship right now. So the company is doing really well. We are all looking to have some of you with us if you want. Shop with us, continue to support us. We're super, super grateful for your support. But if you want to run with us, let us know.
Wow.
So thank you, everyone. Yes.
Something I was going to say.
Yes.
I was going to say that this opportunity literally is for anyone, any age. I mean, you have to be 18, but 18 and up, any age, any personality style, whether you use makeup or not, because I didn't use makeup before I started Mary Kay, but now I could tell you how to use makeup.
I only did my makeup today because I had 2 meetings. So you can do it. I couldn't have done it so quickly if I didn't have the tools and the people and the training and all of the awesome products right next to me that I got for next to nothing. So
Absolutely.
Why not? $30, you spent more at Target. You spent more at Wawa. Do you have Wawa in Missouri? You're from Jersey.
No. Oh my gosh. That's probably one of the things I miss most about New Jersey.
I was just gonna say it's so mean to even mention it to her because she's from here.
Guys, our next live, me and Crystal are gonna go to Wawa and Michelle's gonna watch. Get in on it.
I'm not doing that, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Oh yes, she is. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for joining us.